Hi everybody, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation as we read through a short story. The story is entitled 7th Avenue Trolley. Okay, and the link is in the chat box right now. Okay, I'll also put it in the Google chat box. All right, so yes, go ahead and open that up. Make sure you have it open on your own computer. It's important that it's on your own computer because if I have internet problems or if you do, then you'll be able to see the story and still follow along. Okay. So let's see who we have in class so far. All right, Amparo, welcome to class. How are you? All right, how about, do I have Anne or Roman?
Hello, Chad. This is Roman.
Hey, Roman, how you doing?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. All right, how about Dennis? How you doing today, Dennis?
Hello, Chad. I'm doing okay, as usual.
All right, very cool. And how about Stephen? Welcome to class, Stephen. Hi there. All right, and let's see here. Ismail? Ismail, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear
I'm
you
waiting for it.
perfect.
There you are. I'm doing great. Welcome to class.
Thank you, Chad.
All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and open up the story. All right, we had some other people come in. How about Laszlo? Laszlo, how are you?
Hello, Chad. I'm fine, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you for asking. How about Action? Action, welcome to class.
Hi, Chad. Hi, Chad. How are you?
I'm doing great. Welcome.
Thanks.
All right. Okay, you guys, go ahead and open up the story, and we'll get started. We're going to start out over on the right-hand side with Stephen this hour. And Stephen, let me have you read from the beginning, right here, the crusty elderly man, okay? And I'll have you read down to where it says, with his aged hands, please.
Where is with? Okay.
I'll tell you when to stop, okay?
Okay. The crusty elderly man sat at the table, sucking the last bit of life out of his cigarette. His bloodshot eyes cautiously staring at the man in the brown suit. The man in the cheap suit fidgeted with his petite were-rhymed glass and fixed his nervous gaze on the old man. "So what do you need to say to me, Mr. Stens?" The old man, Mr. Stens, began to speak after a long moment, his hands in sync with his grinding voice as he snuffed the cigarette out. Have to continue?
Yes, please.
Okay. Mr. Sen's hands began to fiddle with lit cigarette. To understand what I need to say, you have to get who I am or was when I was 18 or so. I was a sharp kid standing nervously in front of a grand world that I knew nothing about. Um, he leaned forward, smiling with his crooked teeth, and began to conduct his story with his eight hands.
Okay, very good. Now, this word here is aged. Aged.
Okay. Aged.
Very good. This here, instead of crooked, it is crooked. Crooked.
Okay. Crooked.
Yeah, so here, because this is an adjective, all right, adjectives in some cases, if they have the ed ending, we do not follow the usual ed ending rules. Okay, and because it's describing teeth, it's sitting in the adjective position. This is crooked. Okay.
Okay.
This word here is so we're gonna try leaned. Yeah, so these two together, leaned forward. Leaned forward.
Okay. Leaned forward.
There you go. That's it. Okay, let's practice the V in nervously. Nervously.
Okay. Nervously.
Okay, one more time. Nervous. Instead of nervous, nervous.
Okay.
Nervously.
Okay. Nervously.
Very good. This word here is fiddle. Fiddle instead of fiddle.
Okay. Fiddle.
Very good. Next word here is the word moment. Here you had said moment, ma. It is moment.
Okay. Moment.
Very good. Okay, let's practice fixed. Okay, so this is an X sound. You're going to pronounce a K and an S. Fixed. There you go.
Okay. Fixed.
Excellent. Okay. And this is going to be wire rimmed instead of rhymed. Wire rimmed glasses.
Okay. Rhyme. Can you repeat again?
Sure, no problem. Wire rimmed glasses. Or sorry, wire rimmed glass.
Okay. Rhyme. Where right.
Okay.
Glass.
Wire rimmed.
Okay. Wire rim glass.
There you go. Good. All right. And our last word is this one here. The word is suit. Okay. Sweet has an E at the end. This word is suit.
Suit.
There you go. Very good. Thank you.
Thanks.
All right. Next reader is Selma. And welcome to class, Selma.
Thank you, teacher.
Good. Let me have you read from I met. Go ahead and finish this paragraph. And I'll have you read down to freshly rolled cigarette, please.
Okay, teacher. I met her on trolley on my way home on a warm, sticky evening. As she stepped onto the 8th Avenue trolley, her red ribbon bobbed slightly on top of its auburn perch. Her thin white dress glowed in the evening. Thank God. She was so beautiful. Her slender body pressed onto the warm, solid bench. She sat quietly, one leg on the other, eyes wandering from building to building, brick to brick. She knew that my eyes never left her. His eyes brightened for a moment as he reminisced. His lips parted to let the rest of the story and smoke escape. She looked at me with fierce eyes. I was like a deer in headlights. I froze. even look away. I guess she felt my panic because her eyes flickered over me, and her eyes softened again. Will you spare one? Will you spare one for me? Her hazel eyes gestured to my freshly rolled cigarette.
Okay, very good. Let's try this phrase right here. She felt my panic. Okay, you had rolled that L, saying felt. I can't even do it. So she felt my panic. Try that again.
She felt my panic.
Okay, good, good. Okay, let's go to the word brightened. Okay, instead of brightened, brightened.
Brightened.
Good, good. Okay, let's go to the word her. Instead of huh, it is her.
Her.
Good. Okay, let's practice the short E sound. This word is bench. Be. Instead of bench, be. Bench.
Bench.
Okay, and here's another word with a short E. Okay, right here, this is slender.
Slender.
Very good. Very good. Let's go to the word bobbed. Right here, this is bobbed.
Bobbed.
One more time, bobbed. Give me a D ending. Bobbed.
Bobbed.
Okay, close. Give me a D. You're saying bopped. Okay, with a T, we want bobbed. Bobbed.
Bobbed.
Okay, better. Better. Nice job. Okay, and then let's practice warm, sticky evening. Warm, sticky evening.
Warm, sticky evening.
Okay, and with the ing, make sure to pronounce ing. Warm, sticky evening.
Warm, sticky evening.
Good, good, nice job, thank you. Okay, next reader is Laszlo.
Yes.
All right, Laszlo, please continue from a grunt escaped, and I'll have you read till it says few people we knew. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. A grunt escaped the old man's throat, and a slight smile forced itself the corners of his cheeks. My hand, shaky with nerves, went towards the familiar motions of rolling a cig, and with that we began to talk. She helped me lead the conversation so that I could feel more comfortable, I guess. Mr. Stans turned to the man in the brown suit. I figure you didn't realize I would have love story for you, did ya? Anyway, we ran into each other here and there. He had cafe con leche, and before I knew it, she was mine. One day came, and when she stood all done up in up in white across from me in front of the 5 people we knew.
Okay, very nice. And this word here would be few. Okay, of the few people we knew. Few.
A few people we knew.
Very nice. Okay, let's go to this word here. So this would be a term in this is a term in Spanish. Okay, but we use it a lot in the United States as well because being so close to Spanish-speaking countries, we adopt some of those phrases. So this would be café con leche.
Café con leche.
Very good. All right. Let's go to the word here.
Here.
Very good. Instead of her, that is here. Let's go to the word figure. Okay, you had said figure. Okay. I figure you didn't realize. Try that.
I figure you don't realize.
Okay, that would be didn't. I figure you didn't realize.
I figure you didn't realize.
Okay, try figure one more time instead of
Figure.
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 There you go. Good. Okay, conversation. This S in the middle is an unvoiced S. Instead of conversation, conversation. Conversation. Try that.
Conversation.
There you go. Okay, let's go to the word helped. Okay,
Helped.
practicing that L right before the P. Helped.
Helped.
Okay, one more time. Helped.
Helped.
Very good. Let's go to through. Okay, this word right here, the word is through.
Through.
Okay, one more time. Through.
Through.
Okay, and let's go to old man's. This is old man's.
Old man's.
Very good. All right, thank you, Laszlo. Nice job.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, let's go to Ismail. All right, Ismail, please read from I was so nervous. Okay, finish off the paragraph. Read this next one here, and I'll have you read down to fate, but simply me, please.
Okay. I was so nervous. Well, I guess more excited. Anyhow, where was I? We married that day in her simple hand-me-down dress, her eyes level and steady above her confident smile. Mr. Stans inhaled a deep breath through his winning nostrils. As he slowly exhaled, his left hand beckoned to the bottle of murky brown liquid on the crumbling counter. Why don't you pour us an eye-opener? There's some glasses in the cabinet. After a moment, the younger man reluctantly rose and walked through the sticky, grimy air to the bottle. With another drag, the old man thought back on his life. At this point in my life, I am alone. I am dying. I am poor and I am tired. I spent years trying to find the reason why, but I came to understand that I did it all to myself. It wasn't some turn of fate, but simply me.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word drag first. So give me a good sound there in the middle. The word is drag.
Drag.
Okay, and with that DR, okay, treat that D sort of like a J. We make a vibration, sort of like if you were to say job. Okay, we're going to say drag. Try that.
Drag.
Okay, and force your tongue down. Okay, drag.
Drag.
There you go. Nice. Very good job. Okay. This word here is grimy instead of grimmy. Grimy.
Grimy.
Okay. All right. Force your tongue down on that R. Okay. We'll say grimy.
Grimy.
Okay. One more time. Grimy.
Grimy.
There you go. Much better. Excellent. Okay. Let's go to the word exhaled. Okay, this word, the stress is right here on this AL. Okay, exhaled. Try that.
Exhaled.
Very good. Okay, this word here is pronounced nostrils. Okay, so the IL, okay, we pronounce that more like a UL, stroll. Okay, nostrils.
Nostrils.
Good. One more time. And with the TR, okay, you want to pronounce that like a CHR. Okay, so here.
Nostril.
Nostrils. Kind of like in the chat box. Nostrils. Try that.
Nostrils.
There you go. One more time. Nostrils.
Nostrils.
Good. Very good job. Okay. Let's go to the word deep. Okay, and we're going to use a long E sound here. Deep.
Deep.
Okay, very good. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Chad.
Okay, let's go to my next reader. This is Dennis. All right, Dennis, please read, starting at this next paragraph, the best day of my life. Okay, I'll have you finish that paragraph and read through, holy cow, long sentence. So I'll have you read till with defeat then. Okay, go ahead and read that.
Okay. The best day of my life was the day I met my Beth on the 8th Ave trolley. That day was also the countdown to a life of misery. After our wedding, I helped Beth get a job in the cigar factory I worked at, and we scraped together enough money to live in one of those white shotgun houses over on Palm. It was nothing special, a simple frame house, white paint blue shutters and a blue door, always had DD on the screens and a tin green patio set out on the porch. Ha! I spent every night on that porch and long days in that hot factory working to the pace of the reader, and so I could walk the brick road home with Beth and plop down on that porch for the evening. We smoked and laughed and dreamed of what the earth looked like once hour. His brow line fell and his brain racked through its vocabulary in search of a name, but instead he finally uttered blue flowers with defeat.
Okay, very good. Nice correction on that last word. This word here is racked. Okay, instead of wrecked, racked.
Racked.
Very good. Let's go to the word right here. Yard. Yard. Very good. Okay. Here you had said peace. Okay, the word is pace. Pace of the reader.
Yeah. Pace of the reader.
Very good. All right, this word here. Okay, you had said patio. Now, you can say patio, but we would say patio.
Yeah. Patio.
Okay. And here you would pronounce that as deet. Okay, this is dirt. Always had dirt.
Always had dirt. Yeah.
Very good. And last one here is factory. Let's get that Y sound at the end. So factory.
Factory.
Very, very good. Okay, excellent. Thank you. Again, your O sounds were great. Okay, money, over, on. Okay, could. I mean, all your typical O sounds that we've been going over. They're sounding really good. Okay.
Okay. And
very good job. Have you been
Chad,
focusing on those? Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, about on. It's possible to pronounce on. Yeah, it depends on the region.
Yeah. So, for example, we spent every night in the porch on that porch. So we spent every night on that porch. So it'd be on that porch. Yeah, we roll through that really quickly on that porch instead of on that porch, on that Yeah, but the trick with that is not to make it so noticeable. Okay, that you're really saying un. Okay, it's really used to kind of flow through it nice and quick, because it takes more time to say on than un. Okay, because your mouth has to open a little wider to pronounce the ah sound. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Very good. Okay. Excellent. Let's go to Roman. All right, Roman. Please read from took root. Okay, finish off the paragraph, this next line, then I'll have you read till, let's go to pregnant, please.
Okay, took root. We never had money or a real plan, but we were blessed with the young love and endless dreams. The young man croaked back the whiskey in his throat, nursing the drink with unexperienced, unexperienced and soft hands. This during the time of the Depression. Before Stans responded, he polished off the last of his whiskey with a mocking smile. Yeah, we planned the yard the spring before the Japs bombed us. I would say no more than 2, no, 3 weeks uh, after that day. I enlisted and was shipped off to live in Green Bank and Swede. Opening my first piece uh, of mail to read a letter from Beth. I still remember the feeling. I could faintly smell her perfume, and it took me back to her arms. I had to fight to keep the little composure I had. Her letter began with a punch to the gut. I miss you dearly, and I am pregnant.
Okay, very good. Let's go to I miss you. Okay, instead of you, okay, it is I miss you dearly. Try that.
I miss you dearly.
Okay, that would be dear, dearly.
Dearly.
There you go. Good, good. Okay, this word here is composure. Composure.
Composure.
One more. There you go. Good. Okay. Our next word is faint. Okay, so we say faintly. Faintly. Very nice. All right. The next word is sweat instead of sweet. Okay, when you see this pairing of letters together, so this EA, okay, would then be a short E sound. The word is sweat.
Sweat.
Very good. Let's go to this word. The word is planted. Planted.
Planted.
Very good. Very good. Okay. This word here is mocking. Okay, you had said moxing. Okay, it is mocking. Mocking.
Mocking.
There you go. Very good. Okay. And let's go to right here. Okay, instead of chalked, okay, this is choked. Choked. Okay, very good. And last one, let's practice these W sounds. We're going to say we were. Focus on the oo at the beginning of those words. We were.
We were.
Okay, one more time. We were.
We were.
Okay, very nice. Very nice. Thank you, Roman.
Thank you.
All right, let's go to Amparo. How you doing, Amparo?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Great, great. Let me have you continue from he ended his sentence. Okay. Finish the paragraph, and then I'll have you read down to Beth. Okay, so me to see my Beth. Okay.
He ended his sentence with a grunt that might have once many cigarettes ago resembled a laugh, and held the bridge of his nose in a pinch to hold his memories in place. In a moment, the smile slipped away, and his eyes stared frustration and then war. Beth's letters kept me going just like everyone else loved one's letters kept them going. Writing and smoking was about our only pastime. Sometimes I would get a whole letter of just names for the baby, and in return she would get a letter of just reasons why I didn't like them yet. It became like a game. Yeah, a game we played to pass the time. The more into the war, I found myself the more I focused on the baby and the greater the ants I felt build inside of me to see my Beth.
Okay, very good job. I only have 3 words here that I wanna practice with you. Okay,
Okay.
very close with focused. Okay, remember that US is going to be pronounced as an IS. Okay, so it is focused.
Focus.
Okay, give me that ED ending.
Okay.
Focused.
Focused.
Okay, this is going to be a unvoiced S. So instead of focused, it is focused.
Focused.
Okay, with a T ending. Focus. Okay,
Focused.
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 There you go. Good. Good, good. Let's go to Beth's. So this is a tricky one because we have the TH leading into the S and then an L. Okay, so this is tricky. Okay, so Beth's letters.
Beth's letters.
Okay, one more time. Beth's letters.
Beth's letters.
There you go. Okay, let's try it one more time. Beth's letters.
Beth's letters.
There you go. Good. Yeah, that's some acrobatics in the mouth right there. Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Let's go to yeah, steadied. Steadied.
Steadied.
Okay, good. One more time. Steadied.
Steadied.
Good. Nice job. Okay, very good. Thank you. Let's go
Thanks.
to action. Action, please read from with war raging all around. Okay, finish the paragraph. Read this next 2-liner, and then I'll have you read until night I liked it. Okay? Night I liked it. Okay?
Let me find it, please. Um, it's not in my mental now, so because
Can you find it?
it can.
There you go.
With war raging all around, I spent as much time I could in my mind, focusing on every detail I could remember of her. His eyes stared at a worn photo on the wall with the rubble of a town somewhere deep in Europe. His battered fingers traced the sticky rim of his empty glass. I took that picture with my friend's camera. He died soon after that. I saved the camera. It's around here somewhere. Where? What was I saying before? His bottom lip quivered and his summer eyes twitched as he attempted to review what he had been saying. You had been talking about the war. His glasses bobbed slightly on the edge of his nose, and his voice had the false confidence had the false confidence provided by the amber liquid in his mouth. Yes, I had been talking about the war in Europe. The war is another story and bigger bottle. However, I was stationed somewhere outside of France, I think. I often got that guard watch at night. I liked it.
Okay, very good. Let's take a look at some words here. Good correction with the word confidence. Okay, yeah, last time you said it, it sounded great. Really good job. Let's go to somber. Okay, this will be instead of somber, somber eyes. Try that.
Okay. Can you highlight it, please?
Yes, it's been highlighted.
There's some lag. I think because of it, I can see.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put it in the chat box. Okay,
Yeah,
somber.
Somber.
Very good, very good. Okay, our next word is quivered.
Quivered.
Okay, it is quivered.
Quivered.
Okay, almost. We're going to make a quiver.
Quivered.
There you go. Much better. Okay, one more time. Quivered. Quivered.
Q-word.
All right. Okay, getting closer. Yeah, that's that QU is a bit tricky. Okay, nice job. Nice job. Now, when we read or when we say the word camera, okay, the E there in the word is actually omitted, okay, or we do not pronounce it, okay. We say camera, camera instead of camera. It is camera.
Yeah, okay. Camera.
Okay, try that one more time. Give me a good R sound. Camera, camera.
Camera. Camera.
Okay, all right, closer. Very good. Let's go to, right, the word is empty. Okay, this is empty. Try that.
Empty.
Very good. Okay, our next few words, this is rubble of a town. Rubble of a town. Okay, I'll put this here in the chat. All right, instead of rubble, it is rubble. Give me a good R sound. Rubble of a town.
Rubble of a town.
There you go. Very good. Okay, and our last word is the word raging. Instead of ragging, it is rage. Raging.
Raging.
There you go. Okay, give me a good R there. Okay, raging.
Raging.
Okay, all right, much better. All right, thank you. Let's go back up to the top. Okay, this is for Tien Pham. How are you? Tien, are you there? Okay, let's go to Stephen. Stephen,
Okay.
please read from the night the night lay like. Okay, and I'll have you read down to shoulder. So low in my shoulder, please.
Okay. The night like a blanket on the hills in the distance, and stars glimmered in the sky. It gave the illusion of peace, as if there were no world in the distance. I would sit at night and let the bitter coffee warm the inside of my mouth, standing out from I'd let my eyes close and picture the curves of her face, the scent of her body, the dimple on her cheek when she smiled. Those thoughts and visions were what I saw when I felt the sharp bite low in my shoulder. I got up.
Okay, just tell
Okay.
there. Excuse me, I had to cough. All right, so this is going to be low instead of low. It is low in my shoulder. Try that.
Okay. Low in my shoulder.
Very good. Okay, let's practice the SH sound. Okay, instead of sarp, this is sharp.
Okay. Sharp.
Okay, give me an SH sound. Sharp.
Okay. Sharp.
There you go. Good. Okay. This word here is thoughts instead of thoughts. Thoughts.
Okay. Thoughts.
Very nice. Okay, next word is scent. All right, you had said scent. It is scent.
Okay. Scent.
Very nice. Okay, this word here. Okay, the double T. Okay, you were trying to pronounce a D sound, but it came out as a Spanish D, saying bither. Okay, the word is bitter. Bitter.
Okay. Bitter.
Okay, very good. And last but not least, we have the night lay like. Okay, so let's practice these L's together. The night lay like a blanket. Try that.
Okay, let me see. Let me see, I forget.
At the very beginning where you started reading.
Yeah, but it's because
Okay,
I
let me put
can't.
it in the chat box for you.
Okay. Yeah. The night light. Okay. Can you repeat again the?
Sure, no problem. The night lay like a blanket.
Okay, lay. Okay. The night lay like a blanket.
Very good. Very good. Thank you. All right, let's go to Selma. Okay, Selma, please read from. So we are here. We'll go from I got off. Okay, and I'll have you read
Yes.
until it says tears and whimpers, please.
I got. Teacher, can you? Okay, teacher. I got off one shot with my rifle before the pain radiated up through my shoulder and into my head, blinding me. I no longer saw Beth's face or the blank hillside, and finally I didn't hear gunfire. A heavy silence fell over the room for a moment before Mr. Stanley continued. I don't remember much why. I was under the morphine, and much of what I remember is the inside of tracks and of hospital ceilings. One after the other, all like, all different, faces and voices, tears and whimpers. I
Okay,
finally landed
just
on
till there.
okay, sorry.
Okay, no problem, no problem. All right, so let's practice faces and voices, tears and whimpers.
Faces. Okay. Faces and voices, tears and whimpers.
Good, good, nice job. Okay, the next word I want to practice is the word ceilings. Ceilings. Try that.
Ceilings.
Yeah, so instead of sailings, it is ceilings, okay?
Ceilings.
The next word is silence. Okay, the word is silent.
Silence.
Very good. All right, and let's go to radiated. Okay, right here, instead of radiated, it is radiated.
Radiated.
Okay, very good. And I think I've got. Okay, so let's go over rifle one last time. So this is, instead of rifle, it is rifle.
Rifle.
Very good. All right, excellent job. Thank you, Selma. All right, let's go to Laszlo.
Yes.
Laszlo, please continue where it says, I finally. Okay, and I'll have you. Okay, I'll have you read until it says, in labor at clinic, please.
Okay. I finally landed in a freighter heading back to state, and many miles and hours after that I found myself walking down the familiar and mist brick road up through the small yard with all blue flowers, and on and onto the small porch. I can remember this excitement. I felt the joy that bubbled and swelled, readying itself to explode in my chest as I researched for the trunkiest door knob. But when I entered the house was empty except for a note on the old lopsided lamp table. In the labor at the clinic.
Okay, very good. And this would be in labor. In labor at clinic.
In labor at clinic.
Okay, very good. This word here, okay, it's a strange one. The word is lopsided. Lopsided.
Lopsided.
Very good. Okay. Our next word is tarnished. Tarnished.
Tarnished.
One more time. Tarnished.
Tarnished.
Very good. Okay, let's go to the word excitement.
Excitement.
Very good. Let's take a look at the word through. Through.
Through.
Okay. So here, make sure that you're putting your tongue between your teeth with the TH sound. Through. Through. Through.
Through. Through.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word familiar. Okay, the word is familiar.
Familiar.
Excellent. Okay. This word here is heading. Heading.
Heading.
Okay, very good. And last word here is freighter. Fray. Okay, it's the AIGH makes a long A sound. Fray. Freighter.
Freighter.
Very good. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you.
All right. Let's go to Ismail. And Ismail, let me have you read from Love Yours. Okay, and I'll have you stop here at She Died. Okay, go ahead.
Lawyers, I ran right out of that house and straight there, not stopping once till I was in that dark, stale waiting room. A small, shallow smile surfaced for a moment as he set his trembling hands on the paint-chipped table and let a saddened breath escape from his cracked, pale lips. I found a doctor who seemed more concerned with my white-knuckle grip than with my pleading question about my wife. That's when I got the news she died. He stopped once. Oh, it's okay.
Yep, just still there. Just still there. We'll be fine. Okay, very good. Very good pronunciations. I only have three words I want to take a look at. Let's practice the ah sound here. This is saddened.
Saddened.
Okay, excellent. Okay, next word is surfaced. Okay, so instead of saying surfaced, okay, the ACE here will actually be pronounced like a short I and an S. Okay, so this is surfaced.
Surfaced.
Okay, very good. All right, and let's practice not stopping once till I was in. Try that.
Not stopping once till I was in.
Very good, much better. Okay, nice job. Thank you, Smile.
Thank you, Chad.
Good, let's go to Dennis. And Dennis, please read from He Stopped Once More. And I'll have you read till That Child Took Her From Me.
Okay. He stopped once more to breathe, letting the thick air fill his lungs to aid his effort at keeping tears at bay. With his eyes shut weakly, he continued in his gravely voice, "She died in labor before I had gotten there. Some kind of unforeseen complication." His hands swatted in the air, trying to brush the painful memory away. I never said goodbye. I stood in the blur, staring at the crib that held my child. All I could think was that child took her from me.
Okay. All right, so let's try that child took her. Okay, so we do need to pronounce that K. All right, so that child took her from me.
That child took her from me.
There you go. Good, good. Okay. Let's go to staring instead of, whoops. Okay, this is staring instead of starring. Stare, staring.
Staring, staring, yeah.
Very good. Here you had said swarted. Okay, this is swatted.
Swatted,
One more time, swatted.
swatted.
Okay, good. This is going to be thick air. Okay, so you had said thicker. Okay, this is thick air. The thick air fill his lungs.
The thick air filled his lungs.
Okay,
Fill
very
his
good.
lungs. Yeah.
All right, good. And now, remember when we have the word he or him or his at the beginning of a sentence, okay, we do need to pronounce that H. Okay, so he stopped once. Let's try that.
He stopped once.
Okay, very good. All right, thank you, Dennis. Nice job.
Thanks, Chad.
All right, so took her from me. Let's go to Roman.
Yes.
Roman, please read from I left the hospital down to would get me one day.
Okay, I start and then you tell me. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, thank you. I left the hospital. Yes, I found. I left the hospital crowd right into a deep, dark bottle. I stayed there until one day while I stood in my empty house and started at the nursery she had painted for the baby. I suddenly realized that this child didn't take breath from me. Beth left it here for me. Guilt-ridden, I searched for my child. It was a boy. I sunk every cent, every second into finding my son. Mr. Stans groped the table till he found his last cigarette and held it for a moment. I had always hoped this would get me one day.
Very good. Let's go to the word hoped. Okay, so I had always hoped these. Try that.
I had always hoped this.
Okay, and that would be these. This. Okay, good. Let's go to guilt-ridden. Right here, guilt-ridden.
Just a moment. My connection is slow, so don't see.
Okay, I put it in the chat box. The word is guilt-ridden.
Guilt-ridden.
Okay. There you go. Our next word is baby. Okay, in the chat box it is baby.
Baby.
Yeah. So instead of saying baby, it is baby. One more time, baby.
Baby.
Good. Our next word is the word stared. Stared. Good. And last word here is the word stood. Instead of stood, it is stood.
Stood.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you. Let's go to Amparo. And Amparo, let me have you read from he held it. Okay, so he held it as steady down to, let's say, normal. Okay, go ahead.
He held it as steady as he could and fumbled with the cheap plastic lighter for a second before dropping it back on the table, unsatisfied. Oh, hell. With the unlit camel firmly clamped in his fingers, he muttered, "I tried to find it, but By the time I had realized what I had done, he was lost to the system and found by a family. His room remained untouched for years, just the way Beth had last seen it. I just couldn't bring myself to. His voice faded away in the yellowed walls of the house. Did you ever attempt meet him? The young man's voice was still slightly sluggish from his drink, but rapidly returning to normal.
Okay, very good. And let's go to returning. So instead of returning, it is
Return.
returning.
Returning.
Okay, good. We had just here 2 times. The second time you pronounced that J just fine. The first time was a little off. Okay, so let's say just the way Beth had last seen it.
Just the way. I know.
Just the way. Good.
Beth. Okay.
Okay, and last word here is the word cheap. Okay, give me a good
Cheap.
E sound there. Cheap.
Cheap.
There you go. Cheap. Nice job. All right. Thank you guys for coming to class. My next class is a beginner's class. We'll be talking about making excuses. Okay, so yesterday we talked about asking for help. Now the second class is making excuses. So when we don't want to help. All right. So yeah, that's the next class. Okay. All right. Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
We'll see ya. Bye.
Thank you.